on the road and hungry for a win against the Western Conference rival. The San Antonio Spurs are ready for this one to get started. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Fox, no good. Ansel Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. On offense, here are the Spurs. Wembanyama throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Julius Randle picks one up.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Now, here's McDaniels. From deep. And that's good. Michael Conley for three.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
It's Fox with the drive. Here's Wembanyama.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Picked by Randle. Over in the corner, McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
It's Fox with the drive. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Spurs working the ball around now.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Randle from outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Vassell, no good. And stolen by Castle. It's tipped inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
Pass to Gobert. Rebound, San Antonio.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
That ties it up.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's skill-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here's Shannon. It's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
Here's Wembanyama. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's 12 points for Victor Wembanyama. Outside, Reed. The three-pointers off the mark. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by one. Wembanyama. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Wembanyama's got 14. And the wide open shot from Reed. Off target from outside. Here's Fox. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. So it's Minnesota now. Pass to Shannon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. Here's Shannon. Here's Randle. Covered by Barnes. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3. Spurs leading by 3. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And so it's Victor. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Wembanyama high post. Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. The layup off target. Here's Randall. Left side, Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. It's good. This game is all even. Reeves got his first 3 points of the game.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. Buries it down low. Fox has got his second bucket.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Outside for Randall. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Jackhammers it in.
Yeah, this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Launches a three. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 6.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Shannon. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Edwards has such good feel, knows when to get his own or move the ball.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Pass to Shannon. Lets it go from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Fox, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Down low. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him. When he's on.
It from outside.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside, Reed. The 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Reed got 6 points in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Picked by Reed. Shannon. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs trailed by 6 to the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And they pick up 2. 8 points for Naz Reid.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Inside. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's McDaniels. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Reed. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
Wembanyama outside. Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trailed by 6. Pass to Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
Yeah, it's quite nice to see Barnes getting physical inside. You know, does a really good job sensing and feeling the contact coming and then going right into it, not shying away from it.
To the middle. Here's Shannon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Fox with the steal. 90 seconds now into the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 10 points in the game.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. It's Vassell on the wing. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Back to Wembanyama. Takes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got 36.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Randall from outside. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Wembanyama. Count that bucket. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Shannon. Off target with his 3. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
I can't figure out why they aren't going to him more. I mean, he's scoring the ball well for him.
Outside, Reed. From outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sake, good luck trying to stop him now.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Picked by Reed. Edwards flashing inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
A nice shot by McDaniel. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniel.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Tries from 7. Cornette can't get it to go. It'll count. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. The Timberwolves on top, leading. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Timberwolves leading. Now Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Shannon. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. Down low. Here's Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
On the wing, Ingles sinks the three-pointer. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Wembanyama. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Ingles. And here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Edwards drawing the double team. Back to Gobert. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Gobert. Wembanyama reels it in. On the wing, Fox. Barnes fires. The three is off.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Now Wembanyama. And he gets it to go.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Now Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Launches it.
Barnes is really showing some good work on defense. Outstanding at staying in front of his guy and challenging the shots, making it hard for him.
Now Gobert. Another shot. He gets the bucket on the way in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
No way, said Wembanyama. Not on my block.
Gobert fires the three. He drills the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Three, good.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Timberwolves.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
Here is Wembanyama. Gobert there for the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Ingles. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And Ingles drops them both. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 15-point game.
And not much you can do besides foul Wemby when he gets that deep.
First team.
No good on that one.
Shooting for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama.
Good on the second free throw. Knocked away. For three. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.